Hello and welcome. I'm Puckle Podcast Star Sigma, and today we've got ourselves another 7-star solo raid strategy video. Yay! This time for the Grass Hisuian Decidueye, which, as you can see, I am ecstatic about. I've already battled it twice. Grass shards are in short supply. It's amazing how many Pokemon want to become a grass type for like VGC, just randomly. Anyways, the Pokemon we've got here today is a Weezing, which was newly added to the game as of the DLC. So that's cool. That said, you can get your Weezing anywhere. Sword and Shield has Weezing. Let's Go Eevee has Weezing. BDSP has Weezing. You can get your Weezings wherever you want if you do not have the DLC. And that's fine. It's available in so many games, you should be able to get them relatively easily from the GTS. If not, if you have Violet, you can use a Swalot with pretty much the same strategy. It will work for the most part. You have to fix the speed a little more, but it can work. If you have Scarlet, you have Armarouge, it does similar enough things. I think it can solo. As you can see, mine's from Let's Go Eevee. That's why it's shiny. Anyways, Poison Tera, meaning you don't need to use Tera Shards. That's what I'm looking for in this kind of strategy. Shell Bell, because it's a raid. It's going to be Shell Bell or Covert Cloak 90% of the time. Or Metronome. Sometimes it's Metronome. Moves. Will-O-Wisp doesn't matter that much. I'm going to be honest. The thing is, turn 1 doesn't matter. So, I click Will-O-Wisp, lowers damage for a couple turns, it works out. Sludge Bomb, Acid Spray, Clear Smog, that's your bread and butter of the set. You need Clear Smog because it's going to boost itself like twice. Acid Spray is wonderful as a means to have us do damage because it's a Weezing. Weezing doesn't get any setup moves, so we don't really have a choice there. And then we have Sludge Bomb because it's the strong move. Our ability is Neutralizing Gas. You could debate on whether this is the best ability. It shuts down Arboliva, so that's good. Levitate doesn't do anything. Stench might be okay. I don't know. Neutralizing Gas works well enough, though. Levitate isn't the end of the world, though, so don't feel too bad. It just means you have to worry about Arboliva coming in and giving the Decidueye grassy terrain. Stat-wise, we are max defense, max special attack, and 1 point in speed. That 157 speed outspeeds it. Its speed is 156. The first time I battled it, I was speed tying. It was dangerous territory, but we got there. Nature is bold. We want the boosted defense. We have really high defense. That's what a Weezing does. Technically, you could run max HP instead of max defense. You could probably also run modest over bold, but, you know, it shouldn't matter too much. Alright, we are at the battle. Let's go. So I would not recommend using this set for online play. I think Armarouge is probably the better option online. The main thing is, we are most likely going to die. And that's okay. We can afford 1 death in this strategy. In fact, we're factoring it in. We have just enough time to die once and still get the KO. Our teammates do not matter. Notably, its ability is scrappy, so Intimidate doesn't actually do anything in this match anyway. And honestly, no one matters. So we're going to click Will-O-Wisp. If we miss, it doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter here because we have Arcanine and it's probably going to burn anyway, but you know. Speaking of the Corviknight over there, that's actually a decent Pokemon for battling with other people. Especially with its hidden ability, Mirror Armor. Yo! Oh, never mind. See? Scrappy doesn't work. Or blocks the inhibitor. There, we lost our ability, it doesn't matter. It bulks up, we're gonna click Clear Smog, then we're gonna click Acid Spray a couple times. It doesn't really matter, but you know. Step 1, we get rid of the boosts. next step is we are going to acid spray until we get to the 80% mark. Once the timer is at 80%, a bunch of things are gonna happen. We're not gonna do enough damage, so what's gonna happen at the 80% mark? 1, he's gonna clear himself of all stat changes and statuses and whatnot. 2, he's gonna set up his shield, and 3, he's gonna sword stance. So we have to clear smog him again. We're just chilling till that. Okay, it's happening now. And we didn't input an input, so we're fine. And then it sword stances. Alright. It's almost out of actions that it will do. Oh, it got me out of the attack menu, but whatever. We're clear smogging, we're getting rid of the boosts. We have Tera unlocked. We are going to wait until we die. Because we will die. We get like 2 acid sprays and then we'll be dead. And that's okay. Like I said, we have that factored into our strategy. We have Tera up. We'll be fine. Jelly Bell. Yeah, we get 1 more. So when we come back, we only have to click acid spray once. And while we're dead, it's going to use its other scripted move. Alright, KO me. So while I'm dead, it's going to activate Grassy Terrain, and then it's going to Leaf Storm someone on our team. So it's not like we would have been able to do much during this anyway. We do lose time on our timer, but we're still at like 50%, we'll be okay. Who gets hit? He hit the... He hit the Corviknight, it didn't matter. Alright. We got Weezing the Twinkling Star here. We are, like I said, going to Tera here. Acid Spray. So one of the quirks of Terastallization is it will boost a move that is under 60 power to 60 power if it's not a multi-hit move. So Acid Spray falls under this situation. So it'll be a 60 base power move. And then because we're the same type as our normal type as a Tera, it will also double the attack power of it instead of the usual 1.5 boost. So this is like a 120 power move, which is lovely. Does lots of damage. That said, we only needed to do it once, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to be Sludge Bombing the rest of the match. Which will be 180 power instead of the usual 90 power. Oh, good job, Arcanine, you burned it. It doesn't matter that it's burned now because we're going to be healing more than it does damage anyway. It might start double attacking, but I don't think it does that until it's at 50% HP. I think it's 1 more Sludge Bomb will kill it. We got unlucky in that our entire... Well, I mean, Arcanine's a special attacker, kind of, but... If you have, like, Sylveon on your team and Gardevoir, you're gonna get through this a lot quicker. Just because they all use the special attack. But we are eating it alive. We have plenty of time left. Apparently its shield broke before we even got there, so cool. Usually I get down... I've seen it get down to the point where it starts charging its laser to end the battle, but it doesn't get to finish it. Like I said, the burn doesn't matter because we're healing up anyway. Oh. Defense drop. Okay, well that might matter if we get crit, but odds are... See, that was just a random roll of a second attack after 50% HP. That's unlikely to happen. We got a crit though, look at that. We're still doing fine though. We have enough time for 2 attacks. I think it dies in 1. Thanks to Arcanine over there too. We would have had time to just KO him, and it's fine. We got 2 crits in a row. Let's go. That's what you get for hitting us with your stupid triple arrow. Triple arrow is a funny move. That's why Corviknight with mirror armor is actually pretty decent online with it. Because it will triple arrow you, and if it gets the defense drop, it's dropping its own defense, which is funny. But as you can see, I got 30 Grass Tera Shards. I've heard stories of people getting 50 Grass Tera Shards, which is wonderful. I usually get 30, I've seen 40 too. It's a roll, and that's okay. Like I said, Grass Tera Shards are like, I need them so badly, which is why it's so important to be able to solo this battle, because you get through it fast. Like I said, if you can't get a hold of a Weezing, Armarouge or Swalot can work depending on your version. I think Armarouge is definitely the play online, or Corviknight. Both work pretty well. But yeah, no, I'm going to be grinding this for the next weekend or two. I'm gonna max out those Grass Tera Shards, change a Heatran type. Lots of things to do. Lots of things to do. Thanks for watching. And if you liked what I got today, leave a like. Follow. Catch our shows on Mondays. And until next time, see ya.